I'm finna get ready to my favorite meal, but not to prepare. I'm finna prepare it, but it's not my favorite meal to prepare. Finna make a lasagna, and I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to any platform you're watching me on, and let's get to it. Got my little trusty skillet right here. Oh boy. Gonna get my pot of water for my lasagna noodles to go on. Oh boy. Got my pot water on, turn it up high. Put a little bit of salt in it for it to boil faster. And to season the noodles, the lasagna noodles. Let's turn on my skillet. Oh boy. Turn this fan on. We gotta talk a little bit louder. Turn on the skillet. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to saute my vegetables in butter or olive oil? Let's do butter, I'm sorry. Because I still got this block and I still got another full block, so let's use some of this butter. Oh boy. We're gonna tweak it a little bit by putting some pepperonis on the top, on the very top. So we're gonna make it a pizza lasagna. I did a little prep earlier. I cut up my green peppers, red peppers, and onions. And I put them in the refrigerator. So we got a lot of stuff to do in the kitchen today, so y'all bear with me. So we're gonna brown these. I got some ground beef and some Italian sausage. Gonna brown that after I finish browning the vegetables, and we're gonna put the sauce together. Season the meat. Put some tomato paste in there. Put some spaghetti sauce. Season it with bay leaves while it's cooking. Let it cook for, let it simmer for about an hour. And then we're going to decide which, we're going to do a toaster roll dish or a roaster pan. I don't know what I'm going to put it in. So I guess it kind of depends on how much meat sauce and lasagna noodles that I have. So that's pretty much what it depends on. So butter already melted. We're gonna rinse this out because we're gonna put it back in here while we cook the meat in that same skillet. Press the wooden spoon. Oh boy, I don't want to forget nothing. Start taking stuff out of the refrigerator that I'm gonna use. This is tomato paste from that pastelaia I made last week. Oh, gotta make my ricotta mixture. Oh, you know we gotta put some garlic in the lasagna. You most definitely know that. We're gonna do 3 big cloves of garlic. Now, if I had some whole garlic bulbs, I would have roasted the garlic. Throw a little oil in it, put it in the oven, and squeeze it out of the bulb. Yep. Got like 6 different cheeses in my refrigerator. I think I'm gonna use Parmesan cheese. It's already pre-shredded, and then I'm gonna shred up some mozzarella cheese from my ricotta mixture. And then season that with some parsley flakes. It'll be good. So I'm gonna take these real nicely. They're already translucent. I just want a little brown color on the onions, so they look like they sauteed real well. Smell them onions, and they smelling good. They smelling good. I can do all these 3 at a time. The aroma. I'm trying to get every little nook and cranny out of this mincer. Don't want that garlic to burn, so I'll keep it moving until I can smell that fragrant garlic. That garlic fragrant. Excuse me, y'all. The air conditioner's off. And you know what they say, if you can't stand to eat, get out of the kitchen. Got a nice little brown color, saute color on the onions and the peppers. Take all these vegetables out. Still got a little butter residue at the bottom. I'll go ahead and, if I want to, I can use some more. But I'm definitely going to not use any more. And put some ground beef in this pan. and some Italian sausage. Throw a little bit of vinegar in there, and the vinegar is so the meat can be loose. It won't clump up. It won't stay clumped up. It'll be really loose, so I won't have chunks of meat in it. I don't have a meat grinder, but I do have a potato masher, which I use sometimes, but there's no need when I put that vinegar in. It'll all loosen up. Now it's time to season. Season and salt. Onion powder. I'm leaving all this stuff out on the counter because I might need it a little later to season the spaghetti. Cracked black pepper. Garlic powder. Smoked paprika. Oregano. And I'll put some oregano and Italian seasoning in the ricotta mixture. That's why the meat's browning. I can go ahead and get started on my ricotta mixture. Nice and clean. Italian seasoning. Oregano. And I think I'll use a little bit of seasoning salt. Just a tad bit of this seasoning salt, because I don't want it to be too salty. Parmesan cheese. Mozzarella cheese. And I think I'll put a little bit of Gruyere cheese. Gruyere cheese melts really easy and really fast. So I'll throw a little Gruyere cheese in there as well. See how loose it is? That's from that vinegar. That's a hack I learned on Facebook, looking at Facebook Reels. Got some vinegar down at the bottom of that, that skillet. maybe I should put an egg in here too. Maybe. I've seen it done with an egg, without an egg. I've had it when I make stuffed shells. I've done it with an egg, the ricotta mixture with an egg. I've done it without an egg. So I don't know. I've been sleeping my eggs for breakfast. Put this cheese that I'm not going to use back in the refrigerator. The water is boiling. So let me go ahead and put my lasagna noodles in the pot. Try to let some of that vinegar evaporate up out of there. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'll get one egg. Give me a fork and start to stir. Oh yeah. Put a little bit of more Italian seasoning in because I can't really see it when it's stirred. All right, there we go. I think I want to put some pepper in here too. got that nice and creamy. We're gonna put that in the refrigerator, let it sit until I'm ready for it, till I'm ready to stack, to build that lasagna. Gotta stir these around so they don't stick very much. Separate them. Turn it down to a medium. I still had it on high when I wanted it to start boiling. I'm going to use all these noodles if I can. Alright, let's get some of this grease and some of this vinegar out of this skillet. Alright. Put the rest of this, look like a 3/4 of a can in the meat and the ground beef and the Italian sausage. Got 2 big cans of ragu sauce back there. That's too big for this. I'm gonna use some classical. And it's Cabernet Marinara with herbs. No sauce left behind. Now we're going to season the sauce up. Laura seasoning salt, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, and oregano. Stir this around. Turn it down low, medium low. And keep this parsley out. Bay leaves. Two should be good. Make sure those bay leaves get down in there. Make sure nothing getting stuck to the pan, to the bottom of the skillet. And let it simmer on medium low for about at least 30 minutes. Probably close to an hour is what I want. Actually, I don't know what made me start doing this. I seen it somewhere on one of these recipes. It made me start doing it. Where's my third cup at? Putting some pasta water in the spaghetti sauce. I don't know what made me start doing it. I seen it and I was like, yeah, okay. We'll do that. Willie, you seen my measuring cup like this? Ooh, y'all. Almost forgot to add back in my veggies. I'm gonna stir that around. Yeah. Let it simmer. So now the big question arises. Do I want to use a casserole dish? Which it looks too thin for all that meat. Or do I want to use a roaster pan so it don't really seep? So when it's cooking, it don't spill over from that casserole dish. Roaster pan, yeah. Oh boy. Put this somewhere else while it's... Ooh. Throw this out in the garbage out front. We're going to turn them noodles off because we want them to cool down when we stack up the lasagna. Place this empty bag, this full bag with this empty bag. And go ahead and preheat in the oven. 400 preheated, so when I finish stacking it'll be ready to go in. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Finally doing a lasagna, my favorite meal. Ooh. A little hot, y'all. Now the question is, when I finish stacking it up, what kind of cheese I'm gonna put on the top? Maybe I should do the rest of the block of mozzarella, or use some Gruyere, maybe? I don't know. Game time decision. It's a game time decision. Tracy, what's going on? Melvin Davis Sr., what's going on, Coach? I'm just just cooking my favorite meal to eat, not to cook. I don't like cooking it, but I love eating it. It's a lasagna, my favorite meal. The only part I hate doing is the stacking of the meat sauce, the lasagna, then the ricotta cheese mixture. But everything's there. I did the ricotta cheese mixture. The meat sauce is simmering right now on medium low, and the noodles are done. I just need them to cool off so I can grab them hand by hand, by the hand. Maybe I need to go ahead and pour that water off so it can cool off a little bit faster or better. I'm being lazy, y'all. I got colanders in there, strainers. I'm just being lazy. That should be able to cool off a little bit fast, not sitting in that hot water. The stove is off, so we're not worried about that. Yeah. Let me get ready to stack this thing, and I guess I'll put the lid on it and stick it in the oven. I could have preheated my oven when I started stacking this lasagna, but because 30 seconds it's going to be preheated to what it need to be, and it only takes 6 minutes for my oven to preheat. It counts down when I hit the start button. What I'll do is angle it down so you guys can see how I'm stacking it. So y'all can see it as I'm stacking it. I got some pepperonis here right to the side just so I don't forget about them. Sometimes I'll be leaving ingredients out because I forget. I leave it in the refrigerator. Forget about it. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Then we're gonna put some garlic bread in there underneath the lasagna when I put the lasagna in. Forgot to put in a little bit of sugar to cut down on the acidity. That's probably a little bit more than a teaspoonful of sugar. Cut down on some of that acidity with that sugar. Didn't need a whole lot. Use the spoon to get this meat sauce. Use my fingers to put the noodles on. And the spatula to spread the ricotta cheese mixture on. Yo! Oh boy, I feel like I should be doing something, singing or something. Since I don't know how to do the voiceover or anything just yet. Still working on that, y'all. So y'all bear with me. Bear with me. turn it up to medium, slow down, speed up the cook. So we don't have to wait a whole hour. We're gonna do it like 30 minutes. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to taste my meat sauce. You gotta taste my meat sauce. Tastes pretty good. Seasoned it properly. Seasoned very well. Then y'all want some coffee now. Yeah, maybe I should go ahead and make me a cup of coffee. Nope. Ran out of creamer. Ran out of creamer. Maybe I can drink it black with sugar. Oh my gosh. Who runs out of creamer? I do. That's who. Oh yeah, it's cooling off. Put it in the bottom for now. Water. I could be sipping on some coffee while in this Dead Space cooking zone. Oh, I got some creamer. It's mushroom, braised mushroom, superfood creamer. I guess I'll get me some mushroom coffee. I won't drink no Folgers. One heaping scoop is all you need. Sugar up in there. Ooh, need some more sugar. Woo. Yeah. I was planning on making this lasagna last week, but I didn't want to make it, then go out of town, and there wouldn't be none left when I got back home. Yeah. There we go, stacking. Put a layer of meat sauce down. Spread it around flat. Put a layer of lasagna pasta noodles down. know it's not going to be perfect, but I want to at least lay it correctly or finely. Make sure you catch your bay leaves when you layer in your lasagna. Save this rest of this for the top layer. And put some mozzarella cheese on it. And some pepperoni. Oh, it's not gonna be enough meat sauce, but I'm gonna try to make it work. mozzarella cheese all over. Get the pepperoni. We're gonna call this a lasagna pizza because it got onions and peppers in there just like they do on pizzas, and it's got pepperoni in there, and it's got Italian sausage just like pizza. And ground beef just like pizza. So we're gonna call this a lasagna, a pizza lasagna. Just enough. Just enough. Just enough. Just enough for the pizza. So we got it on 400 degrees, and we're gonna try to keep it on. We're gonna keep our eye on it for about after 45 minutes. But y'all not gonna be with me. Garlic bread mildew. I didn't even open it either. I just put it in the refrigerator. I should have put it in the freezer, but I had a whole bunch of meat in the freezer, so it couldn't stick in the freezer. It couldn't stay in the freezer. So lasagna, no garlic bread tonight, guys. Jesus is the way.